I'll be back.
The Running Man, released in 1987 and directed by Paul Michael Glasser. It stars Arnold Schwarzenegger as Ben Richards. Spoiler warning, just so you know, do with that information what you will. So this story starts out with Ben Richards deciding not to kill a group of citizens when he was ordered to do so. He ends up getting criminally charged and held up in prison. He ends up escaping from this prison and ends up going out trying to prove his innocence. He then gets apprehended after meeting Amber Mendez. The whole premise of The Running Man is to have convicts go out and compete in a gladiator-type fight to try to win their freedom. Ben ends up finding his buddies that he was in prison with, and they end up teaming up to try to get out of the Running Man show alive. Amber, on the other hand, is still on the outside trying to prove his innocence after realizing that he could have hurt her but didn't. So there was a level of trust between them, so she wants to try to find out the truth. And as soon as she finds out the truth, she gets sent into the Running Man too. And they made a bunch of lies about her that she committed all these crimes and didn't. They're all trying to figure out how to stop the broadcast, meanwhile killing a bunch of the gladiator killers that are supposed to be killing the contestants. Basically, this movie is about propaganda. How far will your government go to try to entertain, distract, basically lie to get their way? It's not unlike the government that we have right now. It's not unlike, it's not in our nature. It's in our nature to love these things, and history repeats itself. And that's why the Hunger Games, the Running Man, they all kind of see this gladiator type entertainment and think that we would revert back to that, which I think could happen if the circumstances called for it. Arnold Schwarzenegger did a really good job acting in this movie. Actually, everyone did a decent job, and I'd never heard of this movie before until someone at work mentioned it to me and said that I'd really like it, and I did. I mean, for a mid-budget 80s film, it did pretty good for what it had. I give this movie a 7 out of 10. It was pretty good. It was enjoyable. If you like this video, hit like. If you like the way I do my movie reviews, please hit subscribe. Thank you for watching, and good night.